Hi guys! Today's practice is inspired by a tabletop position and a wild thing. So we are going to flow through a sequence that explores a lot of variations of tabletop position and expect a lot of wild thing, so back bends and chest opening positions. Okay, let's make our way into a tabletop position then. With the wrists under the shoulders and the knees under the hips. Find neutral spine, look down at the mat, and let's start shifting the weight forward and then back, warming up the wrists. So you can keep the top of the feet on the mat or the toes tucked under. And then shift the shoulders on top of the wrists. Turn the fingers so they are pointing to the back of the mat. And again, shift the shoulders to the back and shoulders on top of the wrists. So we are not only warming up the wrists but also the forearms. And let the heels of the palms of the hands to lift from the mat as you shift the weight to the back. Hold there in your deepest expression. Shift the shoulders on top of the wrists. And then release the hands so the fingers are pointing forward. This time place the top of the hands on the mat with the fingers pointing to the midline of the mat. And then make fists out of the hands and release. Make the fists out of the hands and release. And again, squeeze and release. One more time, squeeze and release. Lower the hands on the mat, fingers pointing forward. And let's connect the movement with the breath here. Inhale, open the chest, arch the back. As you exhale, run the back body, chin to the chest. Inhale, open the chest, arch the back. And exhale, run the back body. Inhale and exhale, tuck the tailbone under, create space in between the shoulder blades, press the mat away from you. Inhale, open the chest, widen through the collarbones, pull the shoulders to the back and exhale, round the back body. Inhale, find neutral spine. Tuck the toes under. Inhale here and exhale, lift the knees just to a hover. Keep the rest of the body still, just pull the left heel to the left glute and then step the left toes to the mat. Right heel to the right glute and step the right toes to the mat and switch. Lift and lower, lift and lower, lift and lower. One more time, right heel to the glute and lower. Inhale and exhale, downward facing dog. Lift the hips to the back and up, feet as wide as the hip bones, toes slightly in, heels slightly out. You can add some movement here. Maybe shift the hips from side to side or nod the head from side to side. External rotation of the shoulders, so you are wrapping the shoulders around. Elbow creases are pointing towards each other. And guide the belly even closer to the thighs. You may keep the knees bent if you round the back. And when you find the flat back, and if there's a bit more space in the body, you may extend the legs. Inhale. And exhale, lower the knees to the mat. Lower the top of the feet to the mat. If this is too much, the upcoming exercise, if this is too much, you can tuck the toes under, otherwise stay with the top of the feet on the mat. Inhale. And exhale, lift the knees from the mat. Pull the right heel to the glute and lower. Pull the other heel to the glute and lower. And then switch. Squeeze and lower. Squeeze and lower. Squeeze and lower. One more time. Heel to the glute and lower. Inhale. And exhale, roll through the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Stay with the breath, press the hands to the mat a bit more, lifting the hips even higher, pulling them even more to the back. Inhale. And exhale. Drop the knees to the mat, the top of the feet to the mat. Big step with the hands to the front of the mat for a puppy pose. Hips on top of the knees, exhale, belly towards the thighs, lower the chest to the mat. You may rest the forehead or the chin on the mat. Actively pressing the chest to the mat, keeping the arms active. Inhale. And exhale. On your next inhale, lift the chest and walk the hands so they land under the shoulders. Inhale, lift the left hand from the mat, open the chest to the left, gaze on the left fingers. And exhale, thread the left arm under the right one, twisting the chest to the right. Inhale, open the chest to the left, gaze on the left fingers. Exhale, thread the left arm under the right one more time. Inhale to lift, open the chest to the left, slide the left shoulder blade to the spine. Exhale, thread the left arm under the right one. Lower the left arm, left shoulder to the mat. Extend the right arm above the head on the inhalation. Exhale, bend the right elbow and place the right hand on the left inner thigh, looking towards the ceiling. Hold here. Try to keep the hips square. So we are twisting only from the waist. Let's take one more inhalation. And exhale. Inhale, extend the right arm above the head. Exhale, lower the right hand next to the face. Inhale, open the chest to the left, and exhale, hips on top of the heels. Place the left hand behind you, right hand on the outside of the left thigh. Inhale, find length through the spine, and exhale, look behind the left shoulder, deepening the twist. Try not to lean to the back, so you are growing tall from the base of the spine. The chin is parallel to the mat. Let's take one more in-breath and one more out-breath. Inhale, step the right hand back on the mat. under the right shoulder, and then big circular movement with the left arm. Left fingers are reaching forward, arm is parallel to the mat. Tuck the toes under, press into the right hand. Inhale. Exhale, lift the knees and guide the left hand towards the right ankle. Find your twist in downward facing dog. Inhale. Lower the knees just to a hover, extending the left arm next to the left ear. Exhale, find your downward facing dog, twisting the chest to the right, left hand to the right ankle. One more time, forward, shift the right shoulder on top of the right wrist, extend the left arm in front of you, knees to a hover, and exhale, left hand, right ankle, look under the right armpit. Hold here. Inhale. And exhale. On your next inhalation, lower the knees to the mat, all the way down, extending the left arm in front of you. Keep the right knee bent and lift the right knee from the mat. Guide the left arm to the back. Reach for the right ankle. Inhale. Press the right foot into the left hand, lifting the chest. Inhale. And exhale. Release the left arm. Reach the arm forward. Keep the right knee bent, right thigh parallel to the mat. Exhale, lower the left hand to the mat. Inhale, lift the right knee even higher. Lift the chest, right toes reaching for the head. Exhale, run the back body, right knee to the chest. Inhale, lift the chest, squeeze the right glute, open the chest. And exhale, round. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Tuck the left toes under. And then as you inhale, lift the right knee, lift the left knee from the mat. One-legged downward facing dog, pull the right heel to the glute. Start circling the right knee. So the movement comes from a hip socket. And then switch the direction of the circle. Lower the right knee next to the left knee and step the right foot next to the left foot. Inhale, ripple forward, find your plank. Shoulders land on top of the wrists. Inhale, shift the chest slightly forward, scooping the abs. Exhale, bend the elbows. Elbows are hugging the ribcage. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale. And exhale, drop the knees to the mat. The top of the feet to the mat. Inhale, open the chest to the right, extend the right arm above the head. And exhale, thread the right arm under the left one. Inhale, open the chest to the right, gaze on the right fingers, and exhale, thread the right arm under the left one. One more time. Inhale, twist the chest to the right. Reach up with the right hand. Exhale, thread the right arm under the left one. This time lower the right shoulder and the right arm to the mat. Inhale, extend the left arm above the head. Exhale, bend the left elbow, reaching with the left for the right inner thigh. Look to the ceiling. Inhale. And exhale. On your next inhalation, extend the left arm above the head. Exhale, lower the left hand next to the face. Inhale, open the chest to the right. Right arm is reaching up. Then big circular movement with the right arm. Right fingers are reaching forward. Tuck the toes under. Inhale. Exhale, lift the knees from the mat and reach the right hand for the left ankle, twisting the chest to the left. Inhale, lower the knees to a hover, shift the shoulder, the left shoulder on top of the left wrist. Right arm is reaching forward. Exhale, right hand to left ankle, look under the left armpit. One more time, bend the knees, shift the left shoulder on top of the left wrist, right arm is reaching forward. Exhale, find your twist in your downward facing dog. This time reach the right arm forward and lower the knees to the mat. Extend the top of the feet on the mat. Inhale, lift the left knee. Left thigh is parallel to the mat. Guide the right arm to the back, reaching for the left ankle or the top of the left foot. And then press it into the right hand. Squeeze the left glute. Lift the chest. You may lift the gaze, shoulders away from the ears. Inhale. And exhale. Release the left foot, don't drop the left leg. Extend the right arm forward. Lower the right hand under the right shoulder. Tuck the right toes under. Exhale, lift the right knee. Open the hips, left knee is pointing up. Start circling the left knee. 3 times to one side, drawing big circle with the left knee in the air and then to the other side. And then lower the left knee to the right knee, drop the left foot next to the right foot. You are in your downward facing dog. Inhale, ripple forward, find your plank. Shift the chest in front of the fingertips. Exhale, bend the elbows. Elbows are pointing to the back. Inhale, extend the elbows, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, look to the front of the mat. Step or hop in between the hands. Halfway lift and exhale, lower the belly towards the thighs. Inhale, make your way into a standing position. Arms above the head. Exhale, hinge from the hips, lower the hands to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Flat back, you can adjust the hands on the shins. Exhale, lower the hands to the mat, step or hop to the back, finding your plank. Chaturanga, don't allow the elbows to open and lower the chest first, so without dropping the hips first. Inhale, up dog, squeeze the glutes, slide the shoulder blades to the spine, long neck. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale. And exhale, walk the hands towards your feet. Inhale, halfway lift. As you exhale, slide the hands under the feet. So even if that means that you need to bend the knees quite a lot, I would like you to do that so we get release in the wrists. so the toes are touching to the wrist creases. Again, maybe the knees are bent a lot. And just hold here, relaxing the neck, guiding the belly towards the thighs, shifting the weight on the toes, so you are getting deeper stretch in the hamstrings. Inhale. And exhale. And then release one hand at a time. Start walking the hands forward. One more time, find your plank. And then bend the elbows, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog with the toes tucked under. Hold here. Pull the right heel to the right glute. Twist the chest to the right as you step the right foot to the left side of your practice space. And then inhale, lift the hips. Open the chest, reach the right arm to the back for your first wild thing. Left leg is extended, right toes are on the mat, right knee is bent, squeeze the glutes. Exhale, lower the right hand to the mat. Keep pulling the right heel to the glute. And then step the right toes next to the left toes, lowering the pelvis forward. Lift the left foot from the mat, heel to the glutes. Lower the left toes to the right, open the chest to the left. And then start lifting the hips, open the chest. Wild thing on the other side. Inhale. And exhale. Lower the left hand to the mat. Keep pulling the left heel to the glute. Lower the hips forward. Step the left toes next to the right toes. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in. And breathe out. On your next in-breath, look to the front of the mat and step or hop in between the hands. Halfway lift. Exhale, lower the belly towards the thighs, deepen the standing forward fold. Inhale, make your way into a standing position, arms above the head. Exhale, hinge from the hips. Lower the hands to the mat. On your next inhalation, halfway lift. Exhale, hands come back to the mat. Step or hop into your plank. Find your Vinyasa flow, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. The knees, the thighs are lifted just above the mat. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale here. Exhale, lower the knees to the mat, making your way into a tabletop position. Inhale, lift the left knee from the mat, arch the back, pull the toes to the head. Exhale, run the back body, chin to the chest. Knee towards the chest. Inhale, lift the left knee, lift the tailbone. Exhale, left knee to the left elbow. Tuck the right toes under. Lift the right knee. One more time, make your way into your one-legged downward facing dog with the left knee bent. Inhale here. As you exhale, drop the left foot to the right, making your way into wild thing one more time. Breathe in. And breathe out. Lower the left hand to the mat. Make your way into one-legged downward facing dog with the left knee bent. Drop the right knee to the mat, tabletop position. Pull the left knee to the left elbow. We are going to repeat it 2 more times. Keep the right toes tucked under. Lift the right knee. Open the hip. Left kneecap is pointing up. Pull the left heel to the glute. Drop the left toes to the right. Wild thing. Open the chest, squeeze the glutes. Exhale, lower the left hand to the mat. Open the left hip, drop the right knee to the mat. Pull the left knee to the left elbow. Tuck the right toes under, lift the right knee, open the hips, and then find your wild thing. Lift the chest, either hold here or bend the right knee, tap the left knee to the mat. Keep squeezing the glutes. Keep guiding the shoulder blades to the spine and then extend the right leg. Lower the left hand to the mat. Pull the left knee to the chest. Shift the shoulders on top of the wrists. And then lower the left knee, left shin to the mat. Step the right knee next to the left knee. Inhale. Exhale, child's pose. Breathe in here. And breathe out. On your next inhalation, lift the hips from the heels and lower the hips to the front of the mat. Squeeze the glutes. Upward dog and exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale here. Exhale, drop the knees to the mat. Tabletop position. Inhale, lift the right knee, arch the back, pull the right heel to the head. Exhale, right knee to the chest, round the back body. Inhale, lift, arch the back, squeeze the glute. Exhale, right knee to the right elbow, tuck the left toes under. Lift the left knee, and then point the right knee up, pull the right heel to the glute. Exhale, drop the right toes to the left. Find your wild thing. Squeezing the glutes. This time the left leg is extended. Can you lift the chest a bit more to the ceiling? Exhale, lower the right hand under the right shoulder. Lift the right foot from the mat. Point your left toes to the front of the mat. Drop the left knee and right knee to the right elbow, compressing the right hip joint, engaging the right oblique. Lift the left knee from the mat and then point the right knee up, right heel to the glute, one-legged downward facing dog. From here, drop the right toes to the left. Open the chest to the ceiling, wild thing. As you exhale, right hand under the right shoulder, one-legged downward facing dog with the right knee bent. Drop the left knee to the mat. Pull the right knee to the right tricep. And then one last time, one-legged downward facing dog. Step the right toes to the left. Open the chest, squeeze the glutes. Either hold here or bend the left knee. Maybe tap the right knee to the mat. Keep lifting the chest. Extend the left leg. Exhale, lower the right hand to the mat. Lift the right foot from the mat, one-legged downward facing dog. Exhale, pull the right knee to the chest. Shift the shoulders on top of the wrists. Drop the right knee, right shin to the mat, and step the left knee next to the right knee. Inhale here, and exhale. Find your child's pose. On your next inhalation, make your way into a tabletop position. Place the top of the right hand on the mat, fingers pointing to the back. Squeeze the right hand and release. And again, squeeze and release. One more squeeze and release. Release the right hand and then the top of the left hand on the mat, fingers pointing to the back. Squeeze the left hand and release. Squeeze, release. One more time, squeeze and release. Release the left hand on the mat, puppy pose once again. Step the hands forward with the exhalation, belly towards the thighs, chest to the mat. Maybe you can lower the chest to the mat a bit more. If the chest is already on the mat, press it actively. Or what you could do if you have blocks, you may place them under the forearms and the hands so you have more space for the chest to go even lower to the mat. On your next inhalation, lift. Walk the hands under the shoulders. We have one more variation of wild thing to a wheel pose, if a wheel pose is in your practice. Otherwise, you can just stay in your wild thing. So tuck the toes under, make your way into your downward facing dog. On your next inhalation, lift the right foot from the mat. One-legged downward facing dog, bend the right knee, open the hips. And then drop the right toes to the left. Make your way into a wild thing. And as you do that, you may place the right hand on the floor with the fingers pointing towards your feet. Then bend the left knee. Turn the left hand, you are in your wheel pose. Squeeze the glutes, try to extend the legs so you can shift the chest to the front of the mat. And then we are going to reverse, placing the left hand in the way that the left fingers are pointing, maybe not to the front of the mat, but to the corner of the mat. Extending the left leg, lifting the right hand from the mat, lowering the right hand to the mat. And then making your way into your one-legged downward facing dog. Drop the right foot next to the left foot and let's go to the other side. Lift the left foot from the mat. Bend the left knee, open the hips. Drop the left foot to the right, open your chest into a wild thing. Lower the left hand under the left shoulder. Bend the right knee, turn the fingers of the right hand to the back of the mat, squeeze the glutes. Then once again flip the right hand, extend the right leg, lower the left hand to the mat, one-legged downward facing dog and step the left foot next to the right foot, downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, drop the knees to the mat, the top of the feet to the mat, sit on your heels. Interlace the fingers in front of you and start making some circular movements with the wrists. Switch the direction of the circle. And then release the hands on top of the thighs, close the eyes. Slow down the breath. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose, out through the mouth. And slowly open the eyes. Lower the hands on the mat in front of you, cross the ankles under the glutes. Make your way into a seated position on the mat with the legs extended in front of you. We are going to take final twist here. Bend the left knee, step the left foot on the outside of the right knee, flex the right foot. So press the right heel forward, right toes up and towards the body. Left hand behind you, inhale. Extend the right arm above the head, exhale, twist to the left. Maybe hook the right elbow or the right tricep, maybe the right shoulder behind the left thigh, behind the left knee, and look to the back of the mat. So as always, you're not leaning to the back, grow tall from the base of the spine, finding length from the tailbone all the way up to the crown of the head. And either stay here or maybe you want to take a bind, threading the right arm under the left knee and then guide the left arm to the back. Maybe connect the fingers behind the back and keep flexion in the right foot. Inhale and exhale. If you have a bind, see if you can extend the left leg. And then bend the left knee if you have extended it and release the bind, release the twist. Extend the left leg in front of you, bend the right knee, step the right foot on the outside of the left knee. Inhale, long spine, right hand behind you, extend the left arm above the head, exhale, twist to the right. Look behind the right shoulder. Keep the left leg engaged. Breathing in and breathing out. Either stay here or thread the left arm under the right knee. Extend the right arm to the right and then big circular movement, sliding the right shoulder blade to the spine. Take a bind. Keep the chest lifted, looking to the back of the mat. And for one last breath, you can extend the right leg if you have a bind. Exhale, bend the right knee, lower the right foot on the outside of the left knee, and then release the bind, release the twist. Step the right foot and the left foot on the mat. Point the fingers to the back of the mat. You can step the hands a bit more to the back. Keep the chest lifted, bend the elbows, keep lifting the chest and extend. And again, bend and extend. One more, bend and extend. Release the hands, place them under the knees, inhale long spine and exhale, scoop the abs. Make your way on your back. Pull the thighs to the belly, knees to the chest. Rock side to side. And then exhale, extend the legs, making your way into Shavasana. Take your time to adjust the body and relax. Allow yourself to relax, to let go, to soften. and exhale. Slowly start bringing awareness to the body. Start by moving through the fingers, maybe rolling the wrists, the ankles. Maybe stretch on the mat. Maybe pull the knees to the chest. Give yourself a big hug. Rock up, making your way into a seated position. Keep the eyes closed. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. And again, inhale through the nose. Out through the mouth. One more time, in. Out through the mouth. Take your time here, and when you feel ready to finish the practice, maybe place the palms of the hands together in front of the chest. Thank yourself for this practice.
Thank you.
Thank you for practicing together. If you like this class, leave me a comment below. I love hearing from you, getting to know you on the other side of the screen. And subscribe to the channel if you are enjoying the videos. Thank you, and I will see you in the next one.